The unit we are looking at today is called The Way I Live. And the sorts of things we will be looking at today will be sports, food and drinks, present simple, I, you, we, they, a or an, languages and nationalities, and numbers and prices. But to start off with, match the words and the pictures. That is tennis. That one I'm sure you all know. Football, swimming, skiing, food. Well, I know that's pizza, and that looks like Chinese food. So that must be Indian food. That is a burger. Those are buns. And that is an ice cream. Drinks. That looks like tea, coffee, cola, orange juice, and water. Have a look. Have we used all of the words? Does it seem like it's all correct to you? Let's check. Sports were tennis, football, swimming, and skiing. Food was Indian food, Chinese food, pizza, burgers, oranges, those were oranges, and ice cream. And the drinks were tea, coffee, cola, orange juice, and milk. Not water, milk. Good. Did you complete that exercise? Good. Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat.
Unit 5. Tape script 5.1. Sports.
Sports.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Football.
Football.
Swimming.
Swimming.
Skiing.
Skiing.
Food.
Indian food.
Indian food.
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Burgers.
Burgers.
Oranges.
Oranges.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Drinks.
Tea.
Tea.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Cola.
Cola.
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Milk.
Milk. The more you practice the words, the better your English will become. Things I like. Listen and repeat. I think we all like it. I like ice cream. I like football. Listen.
Tape script 5.2. Things I like.
I like ice cream.
I like football.
Yes, and I think in Saudi Arabia, just about everybody loves football. What are 3 things that you like from these pictures we have over here? What are 3 of the things that you like? Me, I like ice cream, I like swimming, and I like cola. What about you? What do you like? Then we have negatives. So instead of saying, I like ice cream, we might say, I don't like tennis. I don't like coffee. So don't turns it from positive to negative. Listen.
Tape script 5.3. Negatives.
I don't like tennis.
I don't like coffee.
So what are three things that you don't like from the pictures on page 32? What are three things you don't like? Well, I don't like tennis, I don't like pizza, and I don't like tea. What about you? What are the things that you don't like? Let's look at the grammar spot. Positive, I like ice cream. Negative, I don't like tennis. And don't is the contraction for do not. Now, listen to Harvey and complete his sentences. See, here's things he has to say about sports and food and drink, and there are a lot of gaps. I want you to listen and to fill in those gaps, please, with the correct words. Are you ready? Good, then listen.
Tape script 5.4. Harvey.
What do I like? Well, I like sports a lot, but not all sports. I like football. American football, of course. And I like skiing. But I don't like tennis, and, I don't like swimming very much. And food and drink. What do I like? Well, I like burgers and pizza. I like Indian food a lot, but not Chinese food. I don't like Chinese food. And I don't like tea. Tea is for the English. I'm American, so I like coffee sometimes. And cola, of course. I love cola.
Did you hear all of the correct words to fill in the gaps there? Did you complete the exercise? Well, check your work here. There are all the words highlighted that are missing from this exercise. You got it? Good, well done. Now questions. I, you, we, and they. Listen and repeat.
Tape script 5.5.
Do you like football?
Yes, I do.
Do you like tennis?
No, I don't.
Got it? Do you like tennis? Short answer, yes I do. Do you like tennis? No, I don't. So work with a partner, with a friend or a colleague, and ask and answer questions about sports, foods, and drinks. For instance, do you like football? Yes, I do. Do you like tennis? No, I don't, but I like swimming. And do you like pizza? And do you like orange juice? And so on and so on. Practice asking and answering questions and use complete sentences. Don't just say yes or no or just orange juice. Use a complete sentence. I love orange juice, but I don't like tea very much, for instance. Now, exercise 8. Harvey has a twin sister, Eva. Listen to them. What do they like? What don't they like? What do they say? Write the adjectives. And here they've given us a selection of adjectives. Exciting, fantastic, delicious, great, and awful. Let us listen to what each of them has to say about pizza, ice cream, tea, skiing, and football. Listen and complete. Fill in the gaps. Ready?
Tape script 5.6. Harvey and Eva.
Harvey and Eva, you're twins. Do you like the same things?
Well, we really like pizza.
Oh, yes. It's delicious. We have pizza a lot at home and in restaurants.
So, do you like the same food?
Well, we both like ice cream.
It's fantastic.
But we really don't like tea. Do we, Harvey?
No, we don't. Ugh, it's awful.
And do you both like sports?
Yes, we do. We like skiing.
Yeah, we like skiing a lot. It's really exciting.
And I love football. It's great.
No, it isn't. It's awful.
So, did you get all of the answers? Did you fill in the gaps? Which one of Harvey and Eva like each of these things, and what adjectives do they use to describe these things? Did you complete the exercise? Good. Then let's check our answers. They both think pizza is delicious. They both think ice cream is fantastic. Both of them think that tea is awful. They both think skiing is exciting. Harvey thinks football is great, but Eva thinks it is awful. Did you get all of those? All correct? Let us take a look at the grammar spots. Positives. I, you, we, they like football. What do you, they like? Do you, they like? And short answers. Yes, are we, they do. No, are we, they don't. Got it? Good. Then let's move along. And we are going to read a bit about Colin Brodie from Dundee. Where is Dundee, you may ask? Dundee is in Scotland. Look at the pictures. What is Colin's job? What does it look like? What work do you think he does if you look at the pictures? There he's cleaning a glass, it looks like. There he looks like he's setting a table in a restaurant. And there he's looking at what may be a menu. So it looks like he works in a restaurant, I think, from the pictures. But let's listen, and while we're listening, read here. And let's find out something about Colin Brodie from Dundee. Are you ready? Good. Listen.
Tape script 5.7. Colin Brodie.
And read along here.
Hello, my name's Colin Brodie. I come from Dundee in Scotland, but now I live and work in London. I have a very small flat near the centre. I live there with 2 friends. I'm a waiter, and I'm also a student. I work part-time in an Italian restaurant. I eat Italian food, and I drink Italian coffee after dinner. I speak 2 languages, Spanish and French, but I don't speak Italian, and I don't play sports. I want to be an engineer.
Okay. So let us complete the answers to these questions. Where do you come from? I come from Scotland, from Dundee. Do you live in Dundee? No, I don't. I what? Live and work in London. Do you live with friends? Yes, I do. Now I want you to try and complete all of these spaces, please. Where do you work? Do you like Italian food? Do you drink Italian coffee? Do you like your job? Do you speak Italian? All of the answers to these questions are here in this paragraph that we read. So, do you live with friends? What does he say? I live there with 2 friends. So this one missing word here would be live. Where do you work? I work in an Italian restaurant. Do you like Italian food? Yes, I eat Italian food. And I drink Italian coffee and I like it a lot. Do you drink Italian coffee? Yes, I do. I like coffee, but I don't drink tea. Complete all of these, please. And then let's check our answers. There's the answers to all of the questions. Did you get them all right? If you did, well done. If you didn't, make your corrections before you move on. Now, I want you to listen to 3 conversations. And we want to ask and answer the questions. Where is Colin? And who says these lines? So let's listen first. And from what is said, who is speaking and where is Colin? You ready?
Tape script 5.9. Conversation 1.
Goodbye, guys. Time for work.
Bye, Colin.
See you later.
Yeah, very late tonight.
Oh, yes. It's Friday.
Yes, I work late on Fridays. Bye.
Conversation 2.
Good evening. Do you want to order?
Oh, yes. We both want pizzas.
Yes, 2 pizza margaritas, please.
Fine. And do you want a drink?
Oh, yes, we do. Do you have a list?
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Conversation 3.
Hello?
Hi, Mum.
Oh, hello, Colin. Donald, it's your big brother. Colin, how are you?
I'm fine, Mum. Really fine.
Do you like your flat?
Yes, I do. But it's a bit small for 3 people.
Oh, yes, it is small. But do you like your work?
No, I don't. Not really. But I like the food.
Oh, yes, Italian food is good.
Yeah, but I like your food the best, Mum. It's delicious.
Oh, oh, thank you, Colin. Now, do you want to speak to your brother?
Yes, of course. Hi, Donald. It's your brother.
Okay. So who says, bye, Colin, see you later? To me, it sounded like some of his friends. And he says, I work late on Fridays. Who says that? That was Colin. And what work does Colin do? If you remember from what we read back here, he is a waiter in an Italian restaurant. In this one, somebody says, do you want to order? Well, that would be a waiter. And what did they order? If I remember, they ordered pizza, so they were obviously in a pizza place or an Italian restaurant. It says, do you have a list? Who said that? And in the last conversation, who says, I like your food the best? And who says, do you want to speak to your brother? Did you get all of those? Let's check your answers. First one is at home, and it's Colin's friends and flatmates. Second one, at home, and it is Colin speaking. Number 3, they're in a restaurant, and it's Colin speaking. Number 4, also in the restaurant, customers. Number 5, on the phone to his mother, was Colin speaking. And also on the phone, number 6, Colin's mum. In the United States, in the UK, England, people refer to their mother as mum, and in the rest of the world, most people would say mom or mother. But mum is very English. So practice this conversation with some friends or colleagues. You can each take different parts. One can be the waiter, one could be Colin, one could be his mother, and so on. And just practice speaking and practicing this conversation. The more you practice, the better you will become with your English. Next section, talking about you. Work with a partner, complete the questions, and ask and answer them about you. So, number 1, where? What word would go there? You come from? Where do you come from? Number 2, do you live in a house or a flat? Number 3, where do you work? Number 4, do you like your work? Number 5, how many languages do you speak? Do you like Lebanese food? What sports do you play? And the last one, do you want to be a millionaire? Did you get those? Let's check the answers. There are all the answers. Did you get them? If not, fill them in now, please. Now, let's check your grammar. Tick the correct sentences. Live you in Abu Dhabi? Or do you live in Abu Dhabi? Well, the correct answer there is, do you live in Abu Dhabi? Where do you come from? Or where you come from? And the correct sentence is, where do you come from? Number 3, do you speak Arabic? Or you speak Arabic? Well, the correct answer there, of course, is, do you speak Arabic? I don't speak Chinese. I no speak Chinese. Correct one is, I don't speak Chinese. Do you like football? Yes, I like. Or, do you like football? Yes, I do. The question was do, so the answer is, yes, I do. He's an engineer. Or, he's an engineer. And because engineer begins with a vowel, we use he's an engineer. Check your answers. Good. Did you tick the correct boxes? If you did, well done. If you didn't, make your corrections now, please, before we move along. Vocabulary and pronunciation. Vocabulary is very important because without knowing the words of a language, it becomes very difficult to speak the language, if not impossible. So let's first start with countries and nationalities. If you come from England, you are English. If you come from Germany, you are German. If you come from Italy, you are Italian. Now, go through the rest of these words, the rest of these countries, and match the nationalities. Draw a line to join them up. Did you complete that? Did you find it easy? Let's check your work. England with English, Germany with German, Italy, Italian, Mexico, Mexican, Syria, Syrian, Japan, Japanese, Portugal, Portuguese, China, Chinese, France, French, the United States, American, and Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabian. And in my case, it's not on this list, but South Africa, South African. Good. You complete that? Good. Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat.
Tape script 5.10. Languages and nationalities.
England, English. Germany, German. Italy, Italian. Mexico, Mexican. Syria, Syrian. Japan, Japanese. Portugal, Portuguese. China, Chinese. France, French. The United States, American. Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabian.
Good. And to finish today's lesson, we're going to match countries and the languages and to make sentences. So in Portugal, they speak Portuguese. In Canada, they speak, what do you think? They speak French. Go down the list and match up where you can. In France, they speak French. In Germany, they speak German, and so on and so on. And when you are complete, listen and check. Finished? Good. Check your work.
Tape script 5.11. What language do they speak? 1,
In Portugal, they speak Portuguese.
2,
In Canada, they speak English and French.
3,
In France, they speak French.
4,
In Germany, they speak German.
5,
In Italy, they speak Italian.
6,
In Japan, they speak Japanese.
7,
In Mexico, they speak Spanish.
8,
In Libya, they speak Arabic.
9,
In Turkey, they speak Turkish.
10.
In Russia, they speak Russian.
Good. And this is where we will end today's lesson. I hope that you got some value from today's lesson and that you have learned something. And remember, the more you practice your English, the better and easier it will become. Thank you for your time.